for all of this, bro?
I am always excited when I see one of my bestest friends in the whole world and you, Eddie.
Oh, fuck man. You, whore. Fuck you, whore. You're a fucking. You know what? You're a whore for that one, yo. I don't appreciate this level of disrespect.
That's why I'm mad with it. That's why I'm mad with it. Straight out the trap with it. Whatever you want, whatever you need, it's on tab. Get it? That's why I'm mad with it. That's why I'm mad with it. That's where I'm at. Okay, you chasing clout? Oh no way, your shit turn.
Oh, hello. What's going on, big homie?
Good job on that one. Good job on that one, Lloyd.
That was you. I didn't do none of that.
You tried to cancel me out, you fucking whore.
No, hold on. We're gonna technical difficulties. Hello, what's going on, big homie?
What's up, Lloyd Lee? What's up, Eddie Liles?
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's the I'm Gonna Get in Trouble podcast with your boy Eddie Liles, Lloyd Lee. Terrance Garth is sick and puking out of his bunghole.
Puking out of his butthole.
He is puking out of his bunghole. And then we got our special guest today, Mr. Lawrence Owens himself. How you doing today, Sasa?
Man, I don't know. We're going to find out.
We're about to find out.
So, just a backstory real quick. I met LO at my first motherfucking room, 8-9 years ago. The big play in College Park. And I think LO was outside schooling all the young comics on different shit. That, you know what I'm saying? Like this is the funny part about LO, right? LO did a Drake. LO was like, listen, joning on motherfuckers is, and for everybody outside of the DC area, joning, make clowning or making fun of, it's not part of comedy. I mean, this is 9 years ago. It was like, I think somebody was like roasting or joning or somebody, and he was like, that's not just comedy, man. That's a part of comedy, but that's not all the way comedy.
Mm-hmm.
And then LO goes on stage and fries everybody. Like, this is what.
Right. It sounds about right. But was I provoked?
I don't know, man. Are you provoked? Are you ever provoked, LO?
Are you ever provoked?
Or do you just see people? Do you just see me and you be like, "Fuck that tall nigga," and just start making fun of me? Is that what it is?
Nah. It's not that, man. Because people don't like that. You know what I'm saying? It's when I'm up there and for the style of comedy I have, it ain't for everybody. And then people think you got to be a major star to talk about the things I talk about. I'm like, nah. I'm letting you know that we go through the same things on this level, but it get rejected. And then after that, that's when people be like, man, go ahead, fat boy, you're good. It's like, oh, now I got to get out of comedy mode and give you what you want. You know what I'm saying? So if you came in and see me frying somebody, I'm giving you what you want. You know what I'm saying? It's like that old 50s, it's like that old 50s game show. Just remember, you asked for it. You know what I'm saying? You asked for this.
You want to see someone get fried?
Hey man,
it might be you, big homie.
It's everybody wants to see somebody get fried till it's their turn, and when it's their turn, it ain't funny. It ain't funny. See me outside. You know what I'm saying? Got pistols and knives and whatever. I remember one lady had a roller skate with no wheels. You know what I'm saying? She had the shoestrings like just over her shoulders, waiting on me to come outside. You understand what I'm saying? And start swinging it like Wonder Woman's lash. So I said, look at this foolishness, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't try to go out there. I don't try to go out there joning. I really don't. But if you come my way, I'm going to have to let you know what I do. I'm going to have to let you. I'm going to have to bring this Landover out of me. I'm from Landover, Maryland. I got to bring this Landover out.
Hold up, you rep Landover?
I rep Landover. I'm from Landover, right. From Dodge Park. Well, that's the old, because that lets you know I'm old. They don't say Dodge Park. They go 2-5 now. 2-5. I'm from Landover before it became a 2-5 store.
Landover Calrissian coming live direct.
That's I think like somebody said that one day because I was like, yeah, I'm from DC, and nigga was like, nigga, you from Bladensburg. I said, first off, I need you to relax. I'm from DC, nigga. Like, born and raised in DC. I moved to Bladensburg. I graduated from Bladensburg. I'm kind of from Bladensburg. But that's not the point. Outside of here, nobody know what the fuck Bladensburg is.
But that's
Shit,
the
I know.
thing. That's the thing, though, Eddie Liles. You got to let them know, like I'm letting people know Landover is. We got help from Kevin Durant. When he won the title, Kevin said, I'm from Seat Pleasant. I ain't from DC. Seat Pleasant. So that's IQ to be like, hey, I'm from Bladensburg. I'm from Hyattsville. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's not our cue to do that. That's not our cue to do that, sir.
Okay, well, that's what I do everywhere I go. I'm from Landover. You from DC? No, I'm from Landover.
This is the thing, right? Like I'm from uptown DC, right? From off of New Hampshire, First and Emerson. So, and I still hang with my brothers. So it's like I can't do that.
Because there's a lot of Africans up there. I understand that. You get up there and they be like, I do not believe you should do that, Eddie Liles. You know what I'm saying? Africans say your whole name. You know what I'm saying? That's not Jonas, I'm telling you. There ain't no Africans up there, Eddie Liles. You trying to tell me?
No, I don't know them niggas. I know the
You gotta know them. I'm letting you know.
All of us ain't fucking Africans, son. Some of us Jamaicans, son.
Oh, Ross Claude, Mayo.
This motherfucker.
Wagwan?
Wagwan.
Yeah. I can't suck my teeth because I got these braces, but you know what I'm saying?
Yo, what the fuck made you do the braces thing, dog? When I saw you at the show the other day and you had braces, I was like, yo, what is, because I'm thinking about doing the Smile Direct shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Well, I'm doing the braces, Eddie Liles, because again, when people joning on you, you got to give them less as possible. So you know what I'm saying? If my teeth look like I got potholes in them, I need to get them fixed. I don't want my teeth to look like Minnesota Avenue. You know what I'm saying? City Street. You understand what I'm saying? So let me go on and get them fixed while I can. And then when you got the money to do it, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like they just give you braces. You got to pay for these joints. You understand what I'm saying? So I went on and did it. I'm 70 years old just getting braces, but that's all right. That's all right.
I ain't mad at, like, literally, I was like, Smile Direct, dog.
Hey,
like,
do it. I'm telling you, it helps, man, because you know why? It makes you look a little bit more for like, because Eddie Liles, I'm not going to sit up here and take all the blunt like I'm the only person that talk about real stuff. You talk about it too in your way. But when you got a nice smile with it, you can get away with it. When I started wearing glasses, people thought I was intelligent, and I was getting away with a little bit. Start talking these little jokes like, how my stuff be loyally, my stuff be borderline. If I say one word wrong, the whole room gonna flip.
And if you hit it with a smile, a little grin, or you hit it with a frown,
and I do like this and push the glass. Oh, he all right, little fat teddy bear. He all right. He know what he talking about. No, I don't. I'm just nearsighted. I can't.
This dude must have read some books or something. He must know something.
He must. And if I loyally, all I gotta do is this, and it's all over. And say one word.
You put the tape in the middle.
Exactly. And you came to my room Wednesday. Say one word that's long. It had nothing to do with the situation. People will ride with you forever, man. And inconclusively, inconclusively, you know what I'm saying? I feel
your room on Wednesday, bro. Shout out Fast Eddie's and what is that? That's
Camp
not. I was gonna say Seaplane and Camp Springs across the street from Andrews Air Force Base, bruh. When I say that shit was rocking, but I got beef with you, Elo. I got beef with you real quick, yo. I got beef with you real quick, bro.
Look at the time. Is it this late?
Nah, my nigga.
Lloyd gonna bounce. That's messed up,
Lloyd always be trying to bounce when I'm about to talk.
Lloyd be bouncing, man.
Nah, because Lloyd, come, you gotta jump in for this. This nigga he gonna say, hey, yeah, man, this is Eddie Liles, you know, the mainstream nigga. What the fuck?
Who I say that to?
What? I forgot who you was talking to, man.
But was it the truth? I don't care what y'all say about Lawrence Owens. Listen to me. I don't care what y'all say about Lawrence Owens. You'll never say that nigga line. Eddie Liles, you are a mainstream comedian. I love you, bro. But you are, because you don't do urban black rooms. It's that simple, man. You do them, but you sprinkly do them. You ain't in them. And there's nothing wrong with that, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. Eddie Liles, you told me this long time ago. Stop faking for people and let them know that me and you used to talk on the regular. You know how it is going in these black rooms, man. Your ass getting there, you the biggest comedian ever in the world. You understand? And you go up in there, you be like, you be outside smoking, man, I'm sick of these niggas will be trying to listen. You go right to the mainstream and you take your John Henry ass over there and you get to talking that shit. And them white people be like, Eddie. And then the African from the beginning show up. I like Eddie Liles this time because he comes to New Hampshire Avenue, please. So don't do that. I didn't say you can't do black rooms. I just say you choose to minimize doing them. That's what I'm saying.
Yo, listen. No. Let's do it, right? All right. It's not that you minimize black rooms, right? This is the thing, fam. It's not a lot, especially at the times that I can make. That's just a fact. So most of the time, you hang with the people that you can hang with. You get what I'm saying? That's just as a dude with a real I hate when motherfuckers say that shit. That's why I was bringing it up because that's one of the questions I was going to bring to you. Okay. But as a dude with another job, no, because I don't want to stay there. Because I don't want to stay there at all. No, as a dude with a side hustle, right? Yeah. Don't put that even on me, Ricky Bobby.
For a dude that's got to punch in somewhere.
Side hustle, correct? Yeah, because this is my main.
Dude got to take out trash and mop. Go ahead, we with you. Go ahead, man.
I do though. I definitely do. But I'm a GM, so I can do what I want. But that's the point. I work contributively. No, but when you got a side job, right? That's outside of comedy, you gotta work when you can. And a lot of the rooms, sometimes they run late, sometimes they be super far, sometimes they be out in the book. So I don't always be able to get there. And I think what wind up happening is, and I know this for a couple motherfuckers or a couple of other comics, right? That everybody puts into the mainstream boat of like, when we can get out, we got to get out in and out. We got to get in and out,
Correct.
And so if on a quote unquote black side or urban side, if people aren't calling you out, where you gonna be able to get up? You can't go. So y'all be labeling us urban mainstream comics or being like, oh, y'all don't do the urban rooms. When majority of the time, I don't even know when the shows be happening, my guy. Like, and that's just real. Now, it's certain rooms I don't go to. And we have talked about this shit, right?
If I've seen this place on YouTube or World Star Hip Hop and there was a fight, I don't
go there that much. I don't go that much. I mean, I used to, you know what I'm saying? You know, we're not gonna speak ill on our peoples, but there's a certain place that, you know what I'm saying? Every time you go, it might or might not be a situation. But I also don't like when it's 85 fucking comics going up on stage.
Okay, well, that's up to the host, man. That's the heart of the host, man. If he's afraid to let people know, come back next week, or I can't get you on, then that's part of the game. You understand? But you should never be afraid to go to any room, regardless of the circumstances, because you can always learn something from it, man. It can always help you, man. Even if they don't laugh, man, it can help you with your stage presence, man. If somebody jump out there and be like, you ain't funny, it can help you with your roasting skills. It can help you get quick on your feet. You understand what I'm saying? It can help you with your segues. Like, it's just more to it. Punchlines are like jump shots, man. You understand? Right. When your jumper is off, that's not the game of basketball. There's other things you can do. You can set picks. You can play defense. You can get rebounds. You can do outlet passes, man. Your IQ can be. Everybody think, well, my jumper off, I ain't doing nothing else. And that's how cats think. Well, cats ain't laughing, then it's a bad night. Nah, bro, work on everything else. Work on what I call it the back of the book. Like, you ever got something that you look in your book, say, I'm doing this tonight. I don't care what nobody says, I'm doing this tonight. But the problem is when people get to spots to open mics, the dude before them might rip, or the host may be on fire. So now you're going to go with you already know it's funny. No, you start off with maybe something top shelf to get them in. And then after that, man, go to the back of the book. It got to come out. Get it out. If it's state, that's what an open mic is for. It's a gym. That's where you train. But when you charging Bama's to come, when you charging, listen, like, this is where the difficulty comes in, right? Mm-hmm. I don't like giving out bullshit. Pause. If you're charging people to come into the room, right? Then my expectation is for people that are giving their best to be on stage. Correct.
There's not a lot of urban open mics on a if we really being honest.
Always
right?
Be honest.
It's not really urban open mics that much.
You know why, Eddie Liles? It's because the people. I'm going to tell you, because the people that the circles you run in, you understand, with our skin complexion, lawyer fight more for them. They don't want it. That's the issue.
Mm-hmm.
So when I come out, I appreciate y'all coming through. But the difference with me also, I'm going to set the tone to let you know what you're getting into when you go on the road. My crowd is never going to take over the show. You know what I'm saying? I'm for the comedians. I don't play that. You understand? If you don't think a brother funny, then he's off. Keep it to yourself. But we're not going to chastise or bash his physique, because I'm quite sure you had all days as far as what you do. But that's me, because I respect the craft of comedy. I respect this game. You know what I'm saying? So we need more people like yourself and like Lloyd to say, let's get these urban open mics going, man. But it be the people in y'all circles, it be them black comedians that's afraid to do that, and they talk down on it and put that bad bone out there. So now everybody go, I'm not going that way. When you need to come over here, because one thing a black woman would do is help you get your suit of armor to the point you be like Tony Stark. That you remember which Avengers where he just put his hand up and then all this become off. That's what a black woman would do for you. That's what you need to do. You understand? So what if it's harder to make them laugh? You got to cuss a little bit more. Funny is funny. If you funny like you claim you are, you know what I'm saying? But they already like, they ain't gonna listen. How you know they listen to me? They listen to me. I ain't up there talking dick, pussy, snap, dick, pussy, fucking bitches, smoking. I don't talk that shit. Nigga, I be up there joint inconclusively.
Yeah.
You know, it's
right. I need you to stop with this shit. I need you to stop with that shit. No, I mean, like me and Lloyd have a room, right? So this is this shit, right? So you been to the fucking hideout, nigga. You headline and hosted this shit.
I ain't
Fuck you. So they did shut you down, didn't they? They shut your night down.
We coming back though. I know you're gonna get me back up there. We're gonna make it happen.
All day.
Right.
But that's I'm saying, like, so like when y'all with this, okay, and this is where I get irritable, right? Because I'm like, and me and our mutual friend Rashawn, who's up, you know what I'm saying? We talked about it before.
Rashawn!
Like, nucleus. But you have rooms, we have urban rooms that people can actually work out in, right? There are those. What winds up happening is that when we put it out there and it's like, hey, there's these urban Motor House for real in Baltimore is a urban room. Okay. Free to get in, open mic, sign up. Okay. The Hideout, we only do 3 slots. Right. But if you contact me, Lloyd over Sean, like, we got you.
Correct.
Boom.
Correct.
And show up.
And that was the issue. This is the issue, right? Is motherfuckers we would have a show going, and motherfuckers, I think you did one show. It was literally me, you, Doc Mark, and that was it. Because nobody else showed up on the guest list. Like, it's people want to go, they'll go out to the big joints and want to perform, but it's like, dog, people are paying to see that. And now you up there sucking dick on stage because you never really worked that room. You never worked that style of room before. You get what I'm saying? So I think it's not just on us, that people that migrate between both the most. It's on everybody to, you know what I'm saying, go even on the urban side
that's
to
true.
open up rooms that people can just come to.
But when I say on us, because you know better, that's what I'm saying is on us. You and Lloyd know better. Stop having them be afraid. Go to Fast Eddie's or the Motor Room or whatever it is. Go.
Motor House,
you understand what I'm saying? You don't gotta push them or force them, but as long as you playing your part, putting them out there to let them know, stop being afraid. You understand what I'm saying? Just go hit this microphone and see where you stand. That's all. You know that you've done your job. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And we do push, like you got people like Haywood. We push people. Like Haywood was the first person to tell me to go to the joint out Temple Hills, right? But people always
Haywood. Shout out. I get a shout out to the people.
But and I'm just saying, like, as I don't, and we had this conversation with Bob Sumner. I don't feel like there is an urban, like when people say urban and mainstream rooms, I don't think people understand. I think people are just saying that shit now. It's like the Illuminati. Niggas be like, oh, he part of the Illuminati. Bitch, you do understand the Illuminati only deals with religion, right? But because that's the only thing that's the only word that you know to associate it with, you're like, oh, that's the Illuminati. I think people do that with urban and mainstream rooms. I don't do mainstream rooms. My rooms are not mainstream rooms. And I'm going to tell you how I know they're not mainstream rooms, right? Because I have black people there. I have white people there. I have black comics there that do quote unquote urban style, and I have white comics who do quote unquote mainstream style, and I have the motherfuckers on the same fucking show, and nobody in the audience is complaining.
Eddie, you do mainstream rooms. Just get over it, man.
Come on, man, get out of here.
I don't know why you keep trying to dress it up. Just it's what it is. It's not a slight.
Hold on. So the Busboys and Poets is mainstream?
If you hosting, yeah.
Fuck
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So the Hideout mainstream too?
If you hosting, yeah.
Right.
If
who
other
got to be hosting for it to be an urban room? Got it. So
mainstream and urban, listen to me so you know. Mainstream and urban it's an aura, it's a decor, it's a spirit. You understand? It's an energy. You dig? Like the rooms you have, Eddie Liles, where you attract black comedians and white comedians, you can be a little bit more creative. You know what I'm saying? And not saying you can't be creative in urban rooms, but urban rooms want to hear more about to make sure you can understand what I'm coming through. That's all it is. Right. You can still be creative because I've proven you can be creative in urban rooms. Again, I don't talk about just the lower level comedy one-on-one subject matter. You understand what I'm saying? But still, if you go in the rooms I host, that aura, spirit, and energy gives off what? It don't give off mainstream. It give off I am a revolutionary. That's what it gives off. You understand?
When you pulled that shit off and fast, Eddie, nigga, I was crying, son. Yo, Lloyd, this nigga, some chick walked through with a, I think, was she talking or she did something?
She was late.
And she was late.
Started talking, right.
And she started talking with a leather jacket. And this motherfucker went, dog, it was like 5 minutes of everybody just saying this shit. Oh, no, like, dude, that shit had me crying, son. And it was before I was about to go on. That was the part that made I was crying, son.
Hey, but it was a good night. We had fun, and that's
Great
what
night.
It's about. It was good seeing you out there. It was, Eddie Lloyd. You're always welcome to come on out, man. But you know, even though right, even though my room is considered urban, but I'm not going to set you up or put you in a position to fail. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no fuck whitey type room, man. It's just the energy of black excellence. That's what I try to exude. You understand what I'm saying? In my rooms, I can't speak for no other urban rooms. They do what they do, but in my rooms, it's about black excellence, man. We come first. You understand what I'm saying? So don't think, I talk to the comedians who tuned in, don't think you can't come and do your material in my room. Don't be afraid of them. They're there to laugh. Be you.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Be you.
That's a fact.
Yep.
I'm going to make sure the crowd understands why you there. You understand?
Yeah.
Stop writing for this. I got jokes for white room. I got jokes for black room. No, man, just write. Write for the universe.
And that was what I was about to get to, right?
Okay.
Comics write for it is a I'll say if I have a certain comic on a show, then I know that it's hard for me to like put you on a show, right? Because what you do is you don't change your jokes, which is a good thing.
Correct.
And I wish more people would, right? Like I wish more people would not change their jokes because people do change the joke for different rooms. Like when I did Fast Eddie's, like I literally looked at a chick when I did the movie joke. I literally looked at a chick, look at me and roll her eyes like this nerdy ass motherfucker.
But that's how you took it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. That's fine.
And this, and this is to prove the point, though, right? Like I see her, she like this nerdy motherfucker. But the dude in the front, that anybody that looked at might have been like, "Oh, he a thug or some shit," was rolling when I saw that because because he knew what I was talking about off the break. This, I think, people don't realize. Like everybody in the room is not supposed to get your joke, bro. Like that's the Patrice O'Neal. I know he learned it from somebody else, but he made it popular. 50% of the room should love you. 50% of the room should be like, right? As long as if you have that, and people are going to remember you, because now there's a discussion being had about your jokes. You get what I'm saying? Like
I love Patrice.
Talking about that.
I love Patrice, but I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying?
You don't?
I'm not going out to have you go. Now to be talked about, that's different. I'm going out to give you my perspective, my point of view. But
your point of view is not going to fit with everybody. That's my point.
That's different from trying to make people go.
Oh no,
You
no, no,
said
no,
he
no, no,
was-
no.
okay,
I get what
okay.
you're saying. I get what you're
Then
saying.
I'm not trying to make you go
Right.
Now, if
Facts.
you do that, that's on you. But I'm
Facts.
still going to give you me and my perspective. And I think that's what people get misconstrued about comedy. Yeah, it's about funny, but what's your point of view? That's
Right.
where the laughs
Yeah.
come
Well-
from. It's not what you say. It's can we understand what you're saying?
Same.
If we can relate to what you're saying, that's how the laughs manifest. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, I get that. I can see that. Or I did that. Or I know somebody did that. We laughing.
Right.
If we can't, then you get the. But I'm not trying to piss you off. Like I'm not coming in there trying to piss. That's not my mindset. I am going to be me because I have to be comfortable. First rule of nature is self-preservation. I have to be comfortable. I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. People don't understand that mentally. That's why stages are built for entertainers to put us up higher than the audience, to let the audience know you come up to us. We're not coming down to y'all. Come up to us. So anytime I perform, you come up to me. And this ain't no arrogance. It's just what it is, man. If I try to please everybody, then who am I? I don't know what the key to success is in comedy because it changes every day. You know what I'm saying? We don't know that. But I know the key to failure is when you're trying to please everybody, and I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be comfortable telling my side of the story. You know what I'm saying? If you rock with me, you rock with me. If you don't, I don't got time to try to change your mindset. I used to do that, but I don't care anymore. I'm 17 years in. I do not care if you don't like what I'm saying. I'm rocking with who rock with me. If I see, because I used to, my anxiety would have me point out everybody who ain't funny. I'd be like, bow, bow, bow. I can point out all 8 people. You. Now, y'all ain't with me. Who with me? Y'all. That's me now. You have to be comfortable. If not, this is going to unravel. And once this unravel, ain't nobody going to get you. Then you're going to be up there babbling, forcing, angry, and then you're going to expect people to move with you, but you didn't set no precedence of why we want to move with you. So.
I think that's what I got. Everything you just said is what I got from that statement. I think I know everything, and I think that's where comedy is the greatest, right? Is everybody's gonna catch I might boil it down a certain way, and you might boil it down a certain way. But in my head, it means the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Semantics.
Okay.
Boom, there go a big word for you. So I'm just, but I do appreciate, and it is, I will say sometimes it is hard, right? As a dude who does comedy and promote,
correct.
It's very hard.
Kudos to you, Eddie Liles, and every other, because people don't understand how hard it is to promote and produce shows. So go ahead, kudos to you.
No, I appreciate that, bro. But as a dude that does comedy and promotes, right? It is really hard to create a roster when you do fuck with so many different styles of comedians. You get what I'm saying? Like I rock with Rob Mayer. You and Rob Mayer shouldn't be on the stage together. Unless I'm promoting y'all together, I can't. It's really hard for me to put y'all on the same stage because as funny as both of you are, it's different styles. You get what I'm saying? Like if I bring Rob Mayer to your room, he's gonna make people laugh, but it's gonna be a different laugh.
And if I go to Rob Mayer's room,
it's just gonna
then
be
the clan gonna be outside. No, the clan gonna be outside. I got you, man.
You better stop that shit.
They're gonna have these kind of hoods on. Tell them come on out. Tell them come on out. You know what I'm saying? So
Rob, I will say Rob does go to a progressive audience, so you good hit with him. It is some comics that I'd be worried about. I ain't gonna lie. It do be some white comics where I'd be like, I'm not going to your room, bro.
I mean, because a lot of times, man, they don't understand that we're artists, man. Them people just up there saying things to be pretentious or saying things for shock value. Okay, that's fine. Right. But what's the meaning behind it? What's the significance of you saying that? You be like, man, I fuck Satan in the ass. Okay, where you going with it? Why would you fuck you? Or now everybody, okay, then where you going with it? You talking about shooting threes? How you go from fucking Satan in the ass to shoot three? Where's the correlation? You understand what I'm saying? What, you was on fire, your dick on fire, and then I was what? Is that how you sold your soul? You got a chance to fuck Satan like your brain? Go ahead.
You do understand that everybody, the growth of everybody in comedy is going to be different.
That's true.
If you only, you know what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes these comics be doing that I fuck Satan in the ass and my dick's on fire joke, which is the dumbest shit I ever heard. But they be doing that shit because People in that audience like it. I'm with you. Do what makes. I had to tell somebody else's shit. I don't do jokes for people anymore. I'm not like that's just me. I do jokes that make me laugh. If I can't make myself laugh, I don't like doing a joke.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, like I get it. I get like you know what I'm saying, but that's just for me. I produce my own shows, so it's
But
like
then you
I
a big silly
to,
motherfucker because all that shit you be talking. Damn, so
I
you just be giggling your ass off then.
all day.
Damn, I ain't mad at you, man. I'm not mad at you, bro.
Lloyd, can you please explain that half the jokes I do on stage is shit that we had conversations about?
No, yes. I believe it because how you say it. How you say it, Eddie Liles, I believe it. You understand what I'm saying? And it's times you talk shit about me on stage, man. I was rolling with that nigga right there. And everybody, hello. And let me tell you what the fuck I ain't mad at you, bro.
I've never done that in my life. I've never done. I
Eddie,
make
when you was hosting, exactly. When I dropped that damn burger on the floor, whatever the hell I did. He told everybody, man. I forgot all about it, man. And he was like, he said, "Hello, my man," but I had to tell a nigga pause. The way he put it, I dropped the burger on the floor, and I said, and I was like, "You gonna eat that?" I don't. It was some wild ass, but it, sounded some double entendre sex shit. You understand what I'm saying?
I ain't say no sex shit. You
said I said something like, "You still gonna eat it?" It was something wild like that, and you just ran with like, "Bro, hold on, man. You can't talk like that in my car," or some. I don't remember. He said I was like, "You gonna eat it?" And he looked like, "What you talking about, nigga? This meat?" Oh, I don't know. No, it was some wild ass shit. Eddie Liles told everybody that shit. I said, "Damn, I forgot all about that, man." But that's my man, though. That's man. That's what they do.
Listen.
You remember that?
Like you remember that? I do remember that because I remember the story. I'm not gonna say it right now because I am gonna use that as a joke when we on stage together. I should have said that shit at Fast Daddy's, nigga.
You should have.
Next time I'm there. But this is the point. No, I can't. I do like I feel like every comic is supposed to be different, and I feel like a lot of comics are trying to mimic other comics. You get what I'm saying? And you don't really mimic too many people. Like you have your own style and you have your own way of talking about things. But you said something to me before when you was teaching me, you know what I'm saying, like helping me grow as a comic. Mm-hmm. Well, you said you didn't want to be the quote unquote funny fat man. Can you elaborate on that?
Well, what I meant by that is what's understood don't need to be explained. To me, that's just too easy. It comes across as, you know what I'm saying, like self-deprecation, man. And I'm beating myself up, which means to me that I'm tap dancing, shucking and jiving for the audience. So because I'm fat, I can't go through anything. Okay, you see that I'm fat. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit up here and talk about it. I'm going to talk about it as opposed to, I bring up fat if it's into relation of a situation or a scenario. But to me, I'm not bashing myself, man. You know what I'm saying? Because then you're going to feel like you have the right to bash me. You're going to feel like you have the right to talk down on me, man.
Or you have the right to go to another fat person, some random fat person, and say the same fucking jokes, and that shit is fucking garbage.
Exactly. And I've never been that way because I wasn't always a fat boy, man. I tell people my fat comes from depression and bad decision making, man. When you choose the wrong woman, you gonna get fat. I don't care who you are, man. You can't go nowhere.
Weight, man. Congratulations.
And I appreciate that. You can't go nowhere. You got to sit up under her. She whining when she eat, you eat. Because if you don't eat when she eat, what you ate already, them bitches. I'm talking about the ones I was with. You know what I'm saying? And then you sitting here moping, depressed. I can't go, y'all. Lloyd and Eddie, beep, beep. I can't go, y'all. I'm staying here with these kids. You understand what I'm saying? And then you just start blowing up. You put a jacket on one day, it's up underneath your titties. You don't even feel yourself getting bigger. And it's like, but here's the thing. But I've never felt sorry for myself. That's why I did this to me. You understand? I still pay for pussy. You know what I'm saying? I still sell drugs. You know what I'm saying? I still hate people that talk about politics like they know. Like these are other things that I can converse about. It don't gotta be okay. I see that, but let me tell you what I got going on. That's what it's about. But that was what works for me. You understand? I can't do it, bro. That shucking and jiving, that woe is me. Nah, I can't, man. That's just not me, man. And I ain't gonna. And people know that, so they don't even come at me like that. You understand what I'm saying? Wow, you wasting your time. I done had meetings with people, executives, or people that can take me to the next level. You know what? You can be the Black Chris Farley. You know what I'm saying? All right, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what you think. That's what you. But my material, intelligent material, got me in this room. But now you want to turn me into Chippendales. You understand what I'm like? The Chippendale scene he did. Now you want me wear pants with my ass cracked. So okay,
right.
I got you. Nah, man, I don't feel sorry for myself, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I do to me, I did it. I'm glad I lost weight, man. Motherfucking dick hanging now. You understand what I'm saying? Wasn't hanging when I was fat. Dick hanging. Women in my inbox that knew me when I was fat. What's up, hello? I'm like this. Go ahead, bitch. Go ahead, bitch. I'm telling you, man.
You gotta relax, bro. My bad. That was a lot, bro. That was
my bad.
Eddie hates dick jokes.
Like,
that wasn't a dick joke. That wasn't a joke.
I know.
My dick hanging out. You know, my dick hanging out.
But that wasn't a joke. When you lose weight, you get dick. Look it up.
Everybody that's fat know that, nigga.
Everybody
is fat. Don't need to be said. You said that.
I did say that, but I'm helping my big brothers who still want to be big and be like, I'm so fat. Nigga, fuck that. Fuck that. How much was that Brazilian stripper, nigga? Talk about that. All right? God damn.
I don't know why he's yelling so much.
Fuck that.
Why are you yelling?
I am yelling.
Hold on. First off, that's what me and LO do.
Nigga, where's your confidence? Because if you don't got that confidence, then that's when people look down on black rooms. You understand, Lloyd Lee? How the circle of life goes with rooms. Now you come in there all scared. How y'all make it this much? And before they know it, woe is me. I'm so fat. Now you feel sorry for yourself. Hell no.
You preaching, bro. No. I get it. If anybody gets it, I get it.
Funny.
This is my guy, Lloyd Lee. Eddie just want to give me a hard time, man. That's all.
Hell yeah.
Man. He want to give me a hard time, man. Which is great. Yeah. I love it.
Listen, hold on. First off, let's make sure this is perfectly clear. Because Shep got sick, so we couldn't get Shep on earlier, right? It would have been Shep then you. And yes, believe, I was going to run both of y'all. Nigga, I love me some Shep. Nigga, this is the friendship podcast at this point. I'm shooting everything, nigga. Fuck you, man.
I love me some Shep. Yeah, man. I love me some Shep.
Hey.
Yeah. Look at Nick Snow. I need LO microphone. Nigga, loud as shit. Love me some LO. Damn right, Nick Snow. Because I'm going to get this material off. Well, hey, who got that talking? Nobody.
Yo.
I'm going to get this shit.
Nigga, I love that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. What else you got? What else you going? Because I've been hearing like you've been running through the fucking pandemic, like not in a safe place. In a safe
I got you. Let me tell you something, man. When the pandemic first happened, March 15th, they shut down the world. Like, remember them 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it was. Nobody can do nothing. You understand? They should have kept it going in,
next week.
and we'd have been back popping. I've been one of the lucky ones once any state opened. I've been one of the lucky ones, the blessed ones to be able to work throughout this whole pandemic. You know what I'm saying? And you know where that comes from? Back to what I was preaching earlier, being yourself. People will respect you for being you. Just be yourself. It ain't even about the funny anymore. We respect LO. We like LO. We want to hear what LO has to say. You got to be unique. I'm talking to all comics now. Be unique in your own way to the points that comedians want to see you. Because that's how you become blessed. Along with the relationships, you can't be no asshole. No, you can, but you got to have the material to back it up. You understand what I'm saying? Or the sales, or the production capability, like Eddie Liles. Eddie Liles an asshole, but Eddie Liles will put together 75 shows, and you be like, "Hey, Eddie." So you would take that assholeness from Eddie Liles. You're like, Eddie, go with that bullshit. The Eddie come on the string. I got 75 rooms. I'm about to say, hey, Eddie, I just want to know, I'm so fat that if I do Eddie Live, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to tell you, man. But if you be yourself, people will respect that, man. You know what I'm saying? Just be you. And that's why I was blessed to be able to work through this pandemic.
First of all, I didn't want to stop your you know what I'm saying, your what's your name?
My diatribe. I got you.
Yeah, I ain't want to stop your shit, my nigga. But I am not an asshole. I just want to make sure this is clear. Stop it, man.
Yeah, you're not an asshole, but you come off very asshole-ish.
This your running mate.
That's
He
fair.
around you more than anybody. He talk to you more than anybody. This is your running mate saying this.
Yeah, but I come off assholes. That doesn't mean I'm an asshole.
Correct,
You know what I'm
but you could understand why the
Lloyd's an
survey
asshole.
says.
No.
Survey
'Cause see,
says-
this is the shit that I don't like, right? Because Lloyd just be like, "Hey, how you doing?" and walks off, right?
Yep.
I talk to people. Lloyd's the asshole. Don't
Here's
ask
the
me a
deal.
fucking question you don't want to answer to.
Here's the deal: when somebody wants stage time from you or me, they look at me, they look at you, and they're like, yeah, let's go with Eddie. Eddie's gonna probably have a chance for me. Lloyd's not gonna fuck with me at all, apparently. Because I'll stand right next to you and nobody fucking addresses me. Nobody addresses me directly. Hey, Eddie, can I get some stage time? I'm hosting.
Nick Snow said I never got that vibe from Eddie. Nick Snow, you a woman is different. You understand? Now you saying I'm going to tell you. You saying that you're not an asshole, but you come across as assholish. If you got any tendencies or characteristics of something, then you're that. You know what I'm saying? It might not be as much, but where you get the characteristics from? Stereotypes come from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? When Lloyd, when I started being a truth, I've been doing it 17 years, Lloyd. Mm-hmm. My first 2 years, I was that, talking about me being fat. All I talked about was fat and fucking. Crowd go crazy because I was real physical because I was young enough to do that. And a fat nigga that can move, the crowd, it was Soul Train line. Every show, people was in that joint like this, you know what I'm saying? So once I said, you know what, that's not me, I'm going to start to become a truth teller. That's how I came across. Assholes to people. They ain't like me. And what it was that it was my tact. It wasn't what I was saying. Nobody's saying you don't keep it real, Eddie Liles. It's your tact. You understand? Yeah. That's what I had to work on. My tact.
Manners maketh the man.
Eddie, you 6'12", 400 pounds. You understand what I'm saying? With the people, and I'm not saying that they're right. I'm not condoning what they're doing. And I'm not telling you to change. I'm saying modify your tact. That's all I'm saying. Because when I started doing that, people started, it resonated better. You dig what I'm saying? It resonated better with people. Because I had that title for a long time, Lord. And in DC, they ain't fuck with me. I couldn't get no work here. Wouldn't nobody book me. Everybody stayed away from me. Like, I'm the one who brought the COVID here. You know what I'm saying? They were like, I don't like him. You don't know him. But if you talk to him, you know what I'm saying? He'll drop down because he gets it. Okay. I'm not saying I changed for the people. I changed for me. You understand what I'm saying? Because I wanted you to listen to what I'm saying as opposed to already have it in your head, this angry, fat, jaded, bitter motherfucker. And I wasn't none of that, man. I'm trying to open eyes. I'm trying to bring black excellence. I'm trying to give you a different perspective. That's my style of comedy. You understand? I talk about things you're afraid of saying. But if people ain't rocking with your vibe and your spirit, they're already going to label you and categorize you, man.
Yep. I mean,
I love Eddie Liles, man. But you know how you come across, Eddie, man. It's just
Eddie's done the best thing. Eddie's done the most professional move he's ever made. Instead of talking to people directly, he's like, I'll talk to Rashad. She's gonna do all that.
That's smart. That's smart. Because her long ass are coming in because she got a circle face. When she smiled, her cheeks go to her eyes, so she looked Chinese. On my phone, Lord. She looked real Lloyd Lee-ish. You know what I'm saying? Like, she looked Lloyd Lee-ish. And when she gets to talking, everybody be like, it must be safe because the female Lloyd Lee, a tall Lloyd Lee-ish girl, you know what I'm saying? That's the smartest thing you can do talking to her. Now, let me tell you something, man. People underestimate what she's done for DMV comedy. Her alone has brought such a different energy and vibe to the area that it broke a lot of barriers when people was like, fuck you. She came in and twirled her circle face ass around and made people go, you know what? It ain't. So I'm a Rashawn fan. You know what I'm saying? She act like she my mama, but I'm a Rashawn fan. You understand? Her Lloyd Lee-ish face ass. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good.
No, I was talking to a girl. She was like, "You always on the phone with Rashawn." I was like, "Yeah." Yeah, I am. That's my sister. I don't know what to tell you. Like this is how shit works. Like I just need you to know this. Like she's always gonna be on my phone.
Man, that's somebody you need in your corner, man. You understand? Every now and then, I'm telling everybody, man, who listening, check on Rashawn because she takes a lot of bullshit from all y'all as well. And that's not easy to be able to take my story, Lloyd's story, Eddie. Like people get this shit off with her, but she's only human. But that energy and spirit that she's bringing up, don't get it twisted, man. I done seen her get heated now. That's why I say y'all check on her. Because when tall women get angry, nigga, that's a sight to see. A tall woman with long ass arms, hey, Lloyd, Eddie, they look like you ever pull into a car dealership and that shit doing it.
Flimsy joint.
Yeah, that's how she be when she get mad. Them arms get the flare. Like, hold on now, I ain't trying to buy no 84 Yugo. Just relax.
Nah, she be flexing on me sometimes. She thinks, but she only do it on the phone. Yeah, she do it on the phone. I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go.
I'm losing reception.
Hey, I'm about to walk into my walk-in. I told you.
Hey, man, but we need more people like that, man. So shout out to Rashawn. I'm a Rashawn fan, man. She's helped change a lot of people's energy. You know what I'm saying? Right. And their spirits, man. And that's not easy to do with this area because this area is horrible. DC, Baltimore, PG, whatever, this whole area, the East Coast, from DC on up, they still got that who's funny and who mentality. It doesn't matter, man. Especially nowadays. Don't nobody care about that, man. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. You understand what I'm saying? But when I came up, I started in 2003. That's what it's about. What you talking about? What's your content level? Are you funny? You understand? And that meant a lot. So Cass was judging y'all, man. He got music in his set. Oh, man, he doing fat jokes. Oh, man. So that stuck with a lot of us. You understand what I'm saying? Right, so a lot of people still on that. Oh, he ain't funny. Don't nobody care who's funny, bro. Do Lloyd Lee and Eddie Liles like you? Yeah. Then they gonna book you. Go up there and do it. It's that simple, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, the funny gonna get better if you continue to work on it, man. But it's your energy. Amen. Change your spirit, bro. And I had to, because I was all up in that. Oh, man, nigga use music. DJ, man, if they want to do that now, God bless y'all, man.
I do hate that shit, though.
Hey, I do too. I do too. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but if that's what that works for, or hacky jokes, it's nothing worse, Eddie Liles, than a hacky comedian ripping with all that hack shit. And then he get on stage walking out like he just had the greatest, you know what I'm saying, 7 years ago speech. You're like, come on, home, really?
But I mean, like, there's like this is what I learned from like an all jokes aside, like Doug Stanhope, right? Just to use a white comic, but like because I haven't really seen, I guess, for lack of a better person or a better known person than Doug Stanhope. Doug Stanhope was one of the comics that was like, I do this type of comedy. This is what I talk about.
Yep.
This is what I fucking talk about. So I found my audience, and for the last 15 years, I only go to where my audience is. This motherfucker does one show. He goes into town, he does one show, he leaves. He likes to do it on like a Thursday. He'll do a Thursday night show, sell a bitch out, do it, and then roll. Because the issue is because he already knows he's only going to sell out one show because he only cares about his particular audience. You get what I'm saying? He can do a whole rack of different other shit if he wanted to. He could change up. But why do that? Like, I can get 500 people in here. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a show with 500 people. And I'm fucking leaving out. Like, but I love that. I think I kind of do love that shit, right? Like, and it's like motherfuckers that stick to their guns. It's like, dog, I built my audience off of me and then go. And I think me and Lloyd and Terrance having this podcast has helped that a little bit. Like, when we were doing DuPont Underground, this is what I say, right? When we was doing DuPont Underground, we was in the middle of DuPont Circle. And right. And everybody was like, oh, it's a mainstream. And I've been told by every comic in DC that does a show downtown, you can't talk like this. You can't talk like that.
Going down there, they got a whole list of stuff that, you know what I'm saying, they try to make it seem like you can't talk about, but come on, man.
Lloyd, we talked about all of them.
Everything.
As you should, because I would too.
We played Taboo Bingo
3 more times.
Yep.
Yeah, like, dog, like nobody, like, I think people, this is the thing, people are scared. And it's like because we were talking about the cancel drink, right? Because it's a situation going on in comedy that I don't want to mention the name because I don't know the dude, right? But there's a situation going on in comedy where people are talking about cancel, and I'm like, how can you cancel somebody that only performs to their audience? Like it's, you know what I'm saying? Like it's different now. And the particular situation of the comic that's out here in the comedy world right now, it's a white comic who does black rooms. So they can cancel your dumb ass. Like, cause you didn't book those rooms. From, you know what I'm saying, from the stories being told, you weren't the one booking those rooms. This is why I always wanted to book my own room. I know that people perceive me as an asshole.
He was about to snitch on himself. I told you, Lloyd Lee, he was going to snitch on himself. You heard him. Then he caught himself and switched it up. You asshole, Eddie Liles. Own it, man. Look, somebody got to wear the black hat. Wear it with style. You've seen me perform. Eddie Liles asked me one time. He said, now we about to get real now. So brace yourself.
Go.
Eddie Liles asked me one time. He said, man, if you ever thought that you stopped talking that real material, that truth-telling style, do you think you'll be further along in comedy? He asked me that. He asked me that. I said, Eddie Liles, I might be further along in comedy, but what about me? What I want? If I stop being a truth teller because I'm naturally funny, then I'm gonna give them what they want. Yep. And then I'm gonna be the puppet on the string. And all they're gonna do is just find another fatter dude, another coonerish type, and then I'm out. Now what? Yep. I can't go back to my people because I discarded them to chase this money that, you know what I'm saying, that the mainstream was giving. You understand? So I said, nah, Eddie Liles, what I'm doing is I got my fan base, and one thing about my fans, they're gonna make sure I always eat. I'm gonna always eat. That's the key. That's why I say shout out to Doug Stanhope. That's what I'm trying to do. Every city I go to, man, give me 100 people, man. He up to 5. God bless him. I'm trying to go as high as I can, but I can start with 100. Your fans, that's what fans are for, to make sure that you always eat so you can continue to be an artist, man. Don't forget that we're artists.
That's why we have this. That's why the podcast is a comedy hang, right? Like we keep trying to tell me, like we interview people, but we really don't. Like they like, and I think sometimes people come on, they like, I thought this was gonna be more of an interviewish style. Where, like, no, nigga, we just talk.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? We just here hanging. But with that being said, I think like I said, I'm not an asshole, but people perceive me like an asshole.
Sure. Survey says.
Whatever, yo.
And Lloyd Lee is Irish. You know, his holiday just went by. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I kissed him too with green lipstick. Come on, Eddie Liles, go on with the story, man.
Anyway, man, I just wanted to. It took me a long time to, even though we had that conversation, right? It did take me a while to like, and I still like even when I came to your room, I hadn't been on stage in a while, so it's like you still gonna get that nervous shit. But I know the next time I come back, nigga, I'm doing my jokes. Like I don't. It's you. Once you start doing your type of jokes, I can always say, well, I tried. Like they didn't fuck with my shit. It is what it is. Or maybe I fucked up. I can look back and be like, man, I fucked up here. I fucked up there. I fucked up there. Like Rashawn used to have to get me out of my head because I'll be like, yo, I fucked up here. I fucked up here. And she'd be like, nigga, everybody was laughing. What are you talking about? It doesn't matter. Like, because I fucked up this part. I fucked up that part. But I know what it was. I don't care if they know what it was. I know that I went out there and did something that I love to do. And the way that I like to do it. Because like somebody was like, you always laughing on stage. And I'm like, yeah, I don't have planned in laughs. This is the kick. I laugh when I do really well, if I find the joke funny. And I laugh when I do really bad. So sometimes what people don't realize is that sometimes I'm laughing. Yeah, I'm laughing. I be laughing because that shit didn't hit.
Hey, man, are you enjoying yourself? That's the key to everything.
Nigga, always.
Then that's all that matters. That's all that matters, man. That's all that matters.
And like, even on a bad night, you're like, well, this is way better than working, I don't know, at fucking Best Buy. I'd rather be doing this on the shittiest of shit nights than working at fucking Smith's.
I agree. And to everybody watching, be who you are, because at the end of the day, watch this. Do you, Lloyd Lee and Eddie Liles, respect how I am on stage?
Yeah, most definitely.
So imagine if I'd have changed up after that conversation with Eddie Liles. And I'm not knocking him. I'm trying to make a point. When I first met Haywood, I met him in Charlie's. It's a room that on Georgia Avenue, like uptown. And Haywood was struggling with the same thing. He'd get on stage, he was trying to find himself, he was being who he are, it just wasn't connected. I was the one that went to Haywood and say, I've been there, brother. Keep doing you. The people will adjust. Just be you. And one thing about Haywood to this day, you know what I'm saying? He's always been him because of that. Because everybody will off the break be like, oh man, he ain't funny, he ain't this, y'all not listening to Haywood. You know what I'm saying? And it just wasn't connecting. It was like some new earphones to your phone. It just wasn't connecting. You was hitting the Bluetooth, it wasn't connecting. I told Haywood, stay in your lane. You understand what I'm saying? Just make minor adjustments to the audience of where you from. That's all I'm saying. Just make minor adjustments. Read your room.
Yep.
So if it's more urban people, you might have to say 2, 3, 4 more curse words, man. So be it. If that's what it takes to get to them. But if you with white people, you know what I'm saying? You might not, especially you knew at the time, you might not want to hammer with all this Nat Turner. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What he did. That's all I'm saying. Right. And now look at Haywood when he on the stage himself. He wouldn't trade this journey for anything else. You understand what I'm saying? Be you.
And from like the business standpoint, I can't agree more based on the fact that like you can always get another comic. Like they can always get another comic, but can they get your perspective? Can they get you? They can't bottle you up. Only you bottle you. If you're trying to be something else, they can get something else. They can't get another you.
True. Now understand this for all y'all who want to be truth tellers, that now y'all saw Chappelle's set and everybody want to be deep.
Oh, yo, that shit.
Let me tell you this now.
That shit is crazy.
Let me tell you this now. You know what I'm saying? If that ain't your style, don't do it. I done had 15 years of telling the truth. I've mastered my truth. You get up there trying to be deep and you say the wrong things, like Eddie said, your ass out of there. You're going to get crucified. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, and like you said earlier, people want to mimic and emulate certain comedians, especially the ones that's on. Because remember when Kevin first got on, now everybody, now everybody, you know what I'm saying? Yep, everybody, that's what they do. It just happened. I remember when Dane Cook got on. Now all of a sudden, people all over the place, like how his stories have come all over the place, but end up connecting or taking their clothes off on stage or just yelling in the microphone. You know what I'm saying incoherent foolishness, man. I'm telling you, man, if you want to do that, be careful, man. I'm telling you, be careful. You want to be that truth because you got to take what comes with it. I'm sitting here confidently letting you know that all the daggers and the arrows that I took, they keeping me alive. If you take these arrows out, I might bleed out. I've broken off the ends of them. You don't understand what I've been through keeping it real, man. I was being, I would tell you just one story about the late. You don't know how many pistols been drawn on me. You don't know how many times I done had furniture thrown at me. I done had food thrown at me. I done fought men and women. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all don't understand this, man. You want to be truth tellers, but then you don't want the responsibility that comes with it. Just be careful. That's all I'm saying. I'm not telling you not to do it. Be careful, especially in the beginning when you ain't found your voice yet and you don't know how to write yet. And you up there, you know what I'm saying?
You don't know how to dig yourself out.
Right. And you have no fan base.
Elo will put himself, that nigga will, like, I remember we was talking about, my father said that shit. My father said that I was crying. When we came to Bus Boys and Poets, my father said, he put himself in a 6-foot grave, didn't he? But he got out. He got out of there. Like he
digging. He got out by digging. Who gets out of a grave from digging? LL.
Because I know how. I know how. You know what I'm saying? I know how to get about that. You know, I've been in that grave too many times where people didn't put the dirt on top of me. Oh no, man. Yeah. I remember one time, man. I don't know how he do it. This dude went to his car and come back with the pistol in the joint. You know what I'm saying? I'm a killer at that. I'm telling you, man, I done been through all from telling the truth. So like I said earlier, I said, let me switch my tactic. Now let me just change the time. I'm still going to tell the truth, my truth, or what I believe is the truth of what I've been through. But let me change the tack a little bit. Let me read the room a little bit better. You understand? You don't want to go into a room of Mormons, you know what I'm saying, and talk about the Virgin Mary, have tact with it. You know what I'm saying? Know where you're going with it. You understand? If not, then don't do it. Don't do it. Man. Don't do it. So
everybody wants to be Jesus until the Romans show up.
Man, what? And that is funny, Loyally, because you are absolutely correct. You understand? Everybody wants the purse to come with it until somebody say, I don't like you. I don't think you're funny. And then the people don't know how to handle it. You know how many times I've been told I ain't funny? You know how many times people like, I ain't fucking with you. It comes to territory, man, but I wouldn't trade anything.
That's the hard part. That's the hard part. That's
Yeah.
hard. But I will combat you on one thing, right? I don't think like and a lot of people like if it's an urban room or if it's a white room, you got to take out the curse words. The urban room, you got to put in the curse words. Me personally, you can tell me what you think. Me and Lloyd have had this conversation. I don't do clean rooms. If you book me on a room, if you book me on a show and you say, "Hey, Eddie, I want you to perform," then that means you want me to perform. You get what I'm saying? If I come to you and ask you to perform on your show, then I have to hold by your rules. You get what I'm saying? Like if I came to your show and you was like, "Nigga, you can't curse at all," then hey, I came to your show. Now it's my choice if I want to choose it or not. But if you come to me and say, "Eddie, I want you to perform," then that means I'm performing the way I perform. I bring that up because somebody was talking about a comedian who went on stage and people was trying. The cancel culture came and back to the cancel culture thing. Went on stage and did a show, and then people tried to cancel him because they were like, "Yo, they didn't like some of the things that he talked about." But that's what he always talked about.
That's on the booker, man. That's on the booker or the promoter who brought him in. How can you not know who you booking, man? And I tell people that all the time. How can you not do your research? You hear a name.
How do you not know your audience?
Right.
No, I don't agree with that, man, because comedians have the right to be comedians, Lloyd.
That's my point. And that's
if you booking me,
what I combat you for.
Everybody,
because I'm saying, you don't have to change up the curse words if you're in a white room or a black room. If that's what you do, that's what you do, bro. Like I don't like no. When I'm in a white room, I say the same jokes the same way that I do, and I try, or at least I try.
You took that
now,
out of
different
context,
feelings.
Man.
Yeah, no, as a booker,
okay.
like I know my audience. I know my audience well enough to go, oh, this might fit. He's definitely not gonna fit. You know, like if I book you, I should know what you're about, and I should know if you fit or not. And if you don't, if you are you and you shit the bed, and the audience are pissed, that's on me because I should have known better as the booker.
Correct. And I'm saying with the urban rooms, I'm saying this is what you might have to do to get the connection with them. That's what I'm saying. I'm not forcing anybody to curse or not. You don't have to. I'm saying, but that's what you might have to do in an urban room. That's all that I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That in that perspective, man. But nah, man, when you don't know who you getting, you just hear a name and you book them, and you don't do research. That's on them.
Oh, that's on you.
A comedian got a right to try to be funny. If it ain't funny, so be it. He wasn't funny, man.
Let him fall on the sword.
I'm not into that trying to censor comedians, man. That don't book them. If you know that everything he said wasn't clean, but you booking him for this church function, I mean, what you? Come on, man.
That's stupid.
What you doing, man? What you research? What you doing? You know, say book somebody who clean. But when I say be clean, like with what you added, because you haven't trained yourself, you can just do more shows if you write clean and practice clean. You should be to me. A person set should be able to put the curse words in and take them out. I don't lean on my curse words. I use them as emphasis. If I have to be clean, because I do clean shows, I do church shows, just take it right on out. And I'm saying the same thing. Right. But that's me. And I try to let people, because I write clean. I practice clean. It's just a time when somebody.
We talked about that. We talked about that.
Exactly. But it might be a time I might be in a certain room, you know what I'm saying? And God damn, that's a curse word, but I might have to say that because it was to get their attention. That's all I'm saying. But if you go to a room and people listening, then you might not have to say a goddamn. That's all I'm saying.
I get your point on that. What I'm saying is that I don't feel like I should have the choice. As a comic, you should have the choice to be able to. If you want to take the curse words out, you want to write clean, but I should have the choice. And this is why I disagree with older comics as of right now. And because I just think the times have changed just a little bit. I might be wrong. I could be correct. Who gives a fuck? right now, is the perfect time for you to create your own audience. Now, with that being said is you have to learn how to promote. And I think that's what people don't understand. Like, you have to learn. And when I say promote, I'm not talking about shows. I'm talking about yourself. You got to learn how to market yourself. You know how to promote yourself. You need to learn how to get in front of people, right? And the main reason why I say that is because a lot of comics, it goes into a different path, but a lot of comics think it's on the promoter to promote them. It is not. It is not on the promoter to promote you. It is on you to promote yourself. It is on me as a promoter to promote my show. There's two different things. Now,
Yep.
with that being said, when I promote me as a comic, I promote the way that I talk. If I want to go and me and you had this conversation a long time ago as well, right? About finding your voice where you sound right now, you sound almost exact, like literally maybe 1 decimal off from how you sound on stage.
Correct.
You get what I'm saying?
Correct.
Like that, like as a comic, we got to learn. I was taught this by multiple people, but I think you were the first person to say it to me. As a comic, you have to find your voice where it's the same on stage as it off stage.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Yeah.
on stage, off stage. If I'm in front of my parents, I don't curse. So I do know how not to curse. That's not. I knew how to.
You can still talk in comedic form. It's like pimping. Everything come out my mouth is comedy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
My setup is comedy. My conversation is comedy. I'm talking about not even being on stage.
Structure.
I talk in a comedic form. Exactly. You understand? So when I get on stage, I'm being the most comfortable me. You understand? That's what I do.
But that's the part that what I'm saying is, if I'm at work and this is the way I do my job, I'm not going to conform the way I do my job to do your show per se. And this is why I say, like, because everybody keeps talking about, like, man, you know, you can do more shows if you do clean shows. You can do more shows if you start getting into church shows.
But the cost is too much.
But
it costs too much.
What does that cost for you? And and I'm being honest, as an older comic, that was how y'all were trained up 17 years ago, even 10 years ago. Nowadays, you don't have to go down that path. But you got to learn how to fucking promote, motherfucker. You better learn how to market yourself, or you're going to have to go to. I don't have to do anybody's shows, Elo. Like, I just don't.
Correct.
Like, you're not making fun of me, but you said it a couple times jokingly, like, Eddie got 75 shows. Yeah, because I learned that shit early because I knew I didn't have the time to be out here like everybody else and go, you know what I'm saying, go do. And I had a skill set that benefited me.
That's what's up.
Again. So, like, at the end of the day, like, no, I don't have to do your church show. I don't have to do this show. Because I can put on my own show.
Nothing wrong with that, man. That's a great thing.
Yeah. No, that's why I say I'm back. I think as comics, I think the point of views have to be put out there because everybody thinks that there's only one point of view, and that's the only one right way.
Right.
But no, this is the only way to do it in comedy. Okay, cool. So how do you get famous? Man, there's multiple ways to get famous. What the fuck? That don't even make sense. Like,
if that's what you're looking for.
Right.
I'm not chasing fame. But if that's what a person looking for, God bless him. I was, but I'm out the fame business, man. I'm out.
I'm just trying to work so I'm not behind the deli counter.
Man, let me tell you something. Everything I do is towards to get, like you said, Stanhope-ish, 500 people per city. That's what I'm. That's all I'm doing. If it comes with it, so be it. But I'm not chasing it because I'm telling you, man, chasing fame does something to you. When you chasing that unicorn, when you chasing that white rabbit, you're going to go down that hole. Alice in Wonderland was significant in teaching us about ourselves, man. You chasing that white rabbit, you going down that hole. You understand what I'm saying? And you got to navigate through a queen saying off with her head, like metaphorically. That's how it is, man. I've been there before. You know what I'm saying? You can't even be yourself. You can't even be human when you chasing fame. You understand what I'm saying? You got to be in the right circle. You got to have the right people. Everybody in your circle got to be on point. You know what I'm saying? You can't say this. You can't say that. You can't do this. Or you got to do this. You got to say this. You got to be apologetic. Nah, Holmes, y'all can have all of that.
All of that. You know, coming from like an actor's background, Hollywood, the general idea of Hollywood, you know, you get there and they're always going to try to change you. Hey, gain more weight or gain more muscle, lose weight, gain weight, be this, be that. Next thing you know, you're wearing a dress in a movie, you know,
correct. And they're going to say, hey, won't you come on in this back room? Let me holler at you right quick in this back room. Then you come out tomorrow. I got a 10-movie deal, y'all. You be like, yeah, really, hello, just off. But if you comedy, huh?
If you go ahead, Lloyd.
But you know, it's one of the things where we are in a privileged position to be able to say no to whatever we want, to be who we want. We don't have gatekeepers because you don't fuck with me, then I'll just go somewhere else in your city and do a show somewhere else. Like,
say it again,
that's still gatekeepers. It's still gatekeepers.
Not really.
No, hell no, it ain't Eddie Liles. I'm telling you, it's not. It's a gate. It's like what I learned when I took criminal justice. If you sit in a police station long enough, then you are arrested, even if they didn't say that. That's like a little loophole that you got to learn on your own. If you sit there long enough, you know exactly. If they ain't say you're arrested, can I go? They got to let you go. You understand? If you believe in somebody who has the ability to make or break your career, that's on you. And I'm gonna tell you right now, that's a stupid way of thinking. Can't nobody shut you down. Be who you are. I'm tired of you comedians being fucking phony. Woo. If you an asshole, be an asshole. If you a dick, be who the fuck you want to be, man. Don't come around me kissing my ass. That shit ain't gonna do nothing for me. I'm not into brownie points, man. Be who you. I'm grown. I can adjust. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, can I look, nigga? If this not who you are, then don't do that. At one time, maybe it was, but them days are over with, man. You be who you are, man. Fuck all that, man. If you got something to say, say it, but just hold yourself accountable. That's all I'm saying. Don't say it and then go in the corner and cry and whine about it. I ain't for that shit. But what I'm saying is that can't nobody shut your career or stop you. I'll make sure you never work in this thing. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm gonna work in another town. You know what I'm saying? No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yep, exactly. I mean, I would rather be in a room full of wolves than a room full of question marks.
Yeah, because them wolves gonna make your ass get up and get it. You know what I'm saying? Or you gonna get sworn by them. You understand what I'm saying? I get it, man. But I'm tired. If you think it's gatekeepers out here, so be it. It might be a couple people who can make a phone call and change your career, but to what degree? You still got to put the work in. If a major person called right now and said, Lloyd Lee, Eddie Liles, I'm putting you on a movie. I'm talking about a major movie, Paramount. Now your views go up, your friends go up or whatever. You still got to put in the work if you want to sustain that. Now what? Right. You just gonna come on and be like, man, I was in that movie, but you ain't done shit since. It's like you said, Eddie, earlier, Eddie, man, you got to learn how to promote yourself. And if you don't know how comics, then you ask people, get off your pride. Eddie Liles give classes, man. Lloyd Lee give classes. These two young bro, look at that podcast, how it's grown. That's promotion. Stop being afraid to ask, man. That's the pride. Get off your pride, ask. You ain't that funny that motherfucker just gonna come and do for you. Them days are over with, man. Getting discovered is over with. Ain't no executive gonna have to be driving in your town. And he got stopped in a comedy club and piss. And then he walk in, who's that? Destroying the room. Oh, give him an HBO.
That's what everybody think.
But then they got the wrong way of thinking. I'm going to tell you that right. The wrong way of thinking, man. I'm 17 years in. I ain't done not near TV show. I ain't done no movie, no nothing. But I wouldn't trade shit for nothing because I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm healthy. I'm funny. And I got my fan base. And I keep building. And I got respect among the people. You understand what I'm saying? I wouldn't trade that for anything, nigga. Fuck that. You understand? I'm trying to tell you, man. Niggas think they're going to be stars tomorrow. Okay. Come see me. Come see me. Come see me. 17 in, baby. You know what I'm saying? But you motherfucking think, oh, man, I ripped that room. There. Okay. Go out to Hollywood like you think. I'm going to move off to L.A. and do what? If they can't make money off you or fuck you or you put this dress on to control you or both, what you going to do?
Well, I'm funny, bro.
Nigga, they can go in that phone and like, shit, I know somebody funny. And I get my dick sucked by this nigga. What you gonna do?
A lot of niggas is funny.
I ain't sucking no dick with that. You need to take the next flight back to Landover. Right here it says Landover. And I be going too. All right, y'all. I'm not knocking their tactics. If that's what they do, God bless them, bro. What I'm saying is that I don't give a fuck. You have to be the best you and understand you are an artist. You are in charge of you. That's all it is. And have fun doing it. Nigga, I'm enjoying this journey, nigga. Fuck that, man. Because you never know when God gonna hit that stopwatch. Then what? We ain't leaving out this motherfucker alive. We all in this gladiator pit. So why not be an asshole, Eddie Liles? Why not be Lloyd Lee-ish? Why not talk your shit? That's why I have the swagger I have. Talk that motherfucking talk, Lawrence Owens, because that's what I do. And I back the shit up on stage, nigga. And I'm gonna do this till God said, all right, L.O., I need you in heaven. Bow. That's it. Nigga, that's it.
Okay. Yo, that's the show. That's the show, people. I am not an asshole.
With it. That's why I'm mad with it. That's why I'm mad with it.
Why is he always yelling?
Whatever you want, whatever you need, it's on tab. Get it? That's why I'm mad with it.
Always fucking yelling.
You got out yelled for the first time ever.